Welcome back to Gabby's Garden Jars, where today we'll be walking you through this fountain jar build with a light in the top, rocks including agate in the middle, and plants throughout. All right, let's get started. When you're choosing a pump, there's two real features to be aware of. One is the overall flow rate, and then second is the head, or the vertical distance the pump can push water over above itself. For this project, we just need a low flow pump, and it's got to be able to push the water 18 to 24 inches. We're going to use this filter pad to give standoff between the actual bottom of the soil so that it's not constantly waterlogged and the top of the water. We're gluing the rock to the bottom of the jar with hot glue just to hold it in place, and then inside the ring of hot glue we're using cyanoacrylate glue. This glue is readily available at a lot of aquarium shops as reef glue. We're using the same technique to attach the next rock to the first rock. That's a ring of hot glue, and then inside the ring of hot glue, cyanoacrylate. The hot glue just to kind of hold everything in place so that we don't have to constantly hold the rock while the cyanoacrylate cures. We added more of our aquarium filter drainage layer to bring the height of the soil up well above the height of the pump. On top of the drainage layer, we put a layer of sphagnum moss to help keep the soil fines, the clay and silt, from drifting down to the pump. We especially use the sphagnum at the seams between the pieces of foam and where the foam meets the rock. We added a thin layer of moderate to high draining potting soil on top of the sphagnum. None of these plants require truly rich potting soil such as vat guano enriched or anything like that, so we just use standard potting soil. Before planting, we tested out the pump with some reverse osmosis water. The ground in this jar slopes from completely terrestrial part down to through a bog area to a completely aquatic part. In the completely aquatic part, we planted some baby's tears, which will hopefully spread out and kind of form a carpet there in the aquatic part. The bog part is really just moss right now, but we may add some carnivorous plants later. The terrestrial part includes one of my favorite all-time plants, that's Cryptantha Raphidora. The terrestrial part also has aluminum plant and a button fern. The transition zone to bog also has some Selaginella. On the actual rock and wood, we have both moss and epiphytic rabbit's foot fern and a smaller string of frogs vine climbing up it. As always, thanks for stopping by Gabby's Garden Jars. Comment, like, subscribe, and send us messages. We look forward to seeing you again.